Hey, what's up, everyone? Good morning and happy Monday to each and every one of you. I hope that you guys had a really great, restful weekend. Okay, so I really decided, spur of the moment, to kind of do this live. This is my first live that I'm doing from my personal page. I usually do most of my lives from my business page, run naturally. But today I am actually doing a live because I decided really at the last minute last night rather, to actually go ahead and do a bit of I would say, throwback in terms of my breakfast option for this morning. It is something that I have not done in a while, but I decided that I would actually go ahead and prep it last night. And that breakfast option that I am using for today is overnight oats. Okay. So if you have no idea what overnight oats are all about, or it was, it became really, really popular, and I kind of got into it as well. And in terms of how we go about actually prepping for overnight oats is what I am going to be sharing on my live this morning. Okay, and for me, why I happen to love the overnight oats, obviously, and you'll see why, is because it's a really quick and easy on the go breakfast. Okay, so similar to how I love to have my smoothies on the go. The overnight oats is actually, I find, maybe a little bit easier than smoothies on the go. And really, I used about 3 or 4 ingredients from my overnight oats today. So I'm going to reach up, and so let's get the first ingredient down. And you can use this in any real container, but I had like a little mason jar here, so you're going to see the finished product in a minute. But I want to show you what I incorporated from my overnight oats today. So this is what I used last night. Included all of these ingredients in a jar. So the first is your Quaker oats. Okay, so I have the quick oats, and I opted to go gluten free with this one. So you're using here your Quaker oats. Okay. And because I am still on my Daniel fast, so for the liquid, I am using the Blue Diamond, the unsweetened almond milk, as my liquid base. Okay. And added to that, just a little bit of cinnamon, because again, still being on the Daniel fast, I am off sugar and all of that, the added sugar. So we're using the spice today. We're using cinnamon. And I'm also using, and the label came off of this, but this is the Earth Balance organic peanut butter with flaxseed. Okay, so again, really, really important. And I used about 2 tablespoons of this for this particular overnight oats recipe. And finally, what I use as my topper of my fruit, we got here some sugar bananas. Okay, so sugar bananas. All right. Now, typically they say with the overnight, I mean, we call it overnight oats, but you can actually soak it for about 2 hours and you'll be good. But you really get the desired effect when you combine all of those ingredients and you actually place them in like a mason jar or any type of container, and you put it in the fridge overnight. Why? Because the overnight process of having it soaked there allows the oats to kind of absorb your liquid base that you're using. So in this case, like I said, I used the unsweetened almond milk. And so you really get the desired consistency when you actually place it, combine the ingredients and you actually place it in the refrigerator overnight. Okay? So hence the reason, or the term, the overnight oats. Okay? And so that was what I decided to do. I decided to do this yesterday evening and just have them in the fridge, and it's perfect. So I combined all of the ingredients. So you place your oats, okay, in your jar first, and then you add in your liquid base. You can use water, but I opted to use the almond milk, like I said. And then I took 2 teaspoons of the peanut butter, added a sprinkle of the cinnamon, and I actually sliced up one of the sugar bananas and I placed it on top and sealed the jar last night. And you will see here, this is the finished product. So you can see it right here in the jar. And this is going to be really, really good. So what happens when you actually soak them overnight like this? It gives a really, really thick consistency. So you're really going to feel full. It's a really heart healthy breakfast. And so just some of the benefits really for the overnight oats, it's actually higher in protein than most breakfast options. Okay. It's an excellent source of fiber. Okay, so let's say if you're really on that weight loss journey, what this particular breakfast does, it allows you to feel full. Okay, so you're going to have that full feeling, so you're not going to be reaching or snacking unnecessarily, or feeling like you're hungry in a couple of hours after you would have had your breakfast. This particular breakfast option is also really high in antioxidants. Okay, so you definitely want to reap the benefits of that. And then, like I indicated before, if you're really on that weight loss journey, this is definitely a recipe that you can use and you can kind of stick to. Now, because I use bananas today, I actually added it on top of the oats mixture, and I sealed it last night. But a lot of persons, when they're using other fresh fruits such as strawberries, they would actually go ahead and top off the overnight oats with the fresh fruits on the morning that they're actually getting ready to consume the breakfast. Okay, but for me, I actually decided to soak the bananas in as well, and so when I mix it, it's really, really gonna be yummy and good and awesome. Okay, so that is my little impromptu live that I decided to do today, and this is something that I'm really going to be getting more into as we go ahead and it's January, we're moving out of January and heading into February, really starting to get into those heart healthy recipes. And of course, you guys will see this is going to be an excellent segue for Run Naturally's February special. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure that you're following my business Instagram page and that you're not missing out on any of this great content. So that is my impromptu for today. This is my breakfast. So this is going to be my on-the-go breakfast because I'm already dressed for work. I'm about to head out in a couple of minutes, hit the road, head to work. And so, like I said, this is an excellent on-the-go breakfast option. And the prep time is really, really quick. I think to add all of this together and pop it in the fridge is probably 5 minutes, maximum. And it all depends on the complexity of your recipe and what you're adding into it. But really, definitely, I am back on the overnight oats bandwagon today. All right. So that is my live. That is my breakfast. As always, guys, continue to be active, continue to be safe, and continue to be fabulous, and also healthy. Healthy eating. That's what we're all about, guys. That's what we're promoting. Okay. So make it a great day, guys. Bye.